What's up? It's Chris from StonefoxMedia, and I know everyone's busy doing Netflix and chill, so I'm going to go ahead and try and make this a little bit brief. So let me go ahead and get started with what's going on in gaming news right now. And this is actually particularly interesting because it looks like a high-power PlayStation 4 model is something that Sony might consider. So one of the executives said that this is, hypothetically a possibility. They haven't 100% ruled it out. Actually having a high-powered console could be an intriguing option to them. Of course, right now they do say that they are the world's most powerful console, and they do have some actual facts in this whole entire thing. We're going to be like Steam machines, but they're not real consoles. They're not. I don't care what you say. They're not real, especially with the OWL controller. I don't know. Still got a little too much Harry Potter on it for me. But anyway, it does look like the PlayStation 4 does use a whole entire x86 architecture, and that does allow for improvements and performance that can be made over time. So Sony has no immediate plans to do this whole entire thing yet. If they did, the question is, would people actually buy it? I, for one, would probably buy it. I'm sorry. I think that consoles are kind of like cell phones in that every year you kind of want a new one. Maybe every 2 years you're like, okay, I can stick with this one just a little bit longer than I really want to until I eventually want to smash it because they all start acting stupid, especially if they're Android, but I'm not going to talk about that. But anyway, if you want to change your phone out every year or two, you actually have that option. So I think it should kind of be that same way with consoles. And maybe they should make like a PlayStation 4S, if you will, to give it a little bit more spice, make it a little bit more powerful. Now, I know no one has ever done this before. I know it's like once the console comes out, that's all you're going to get until the very end. They make it smaller, they make it thinner. That's about all they ever do to it. But who's to say that they can't actually try and make a PlayStation 4S? Who said they couldn't do it? They do it with cell phones and no one ever complains, so why can't they do it with doggone consoles? Just saying. I'd probably buy it. Now, moving off from that, and this is actually Xbox news, just in case people are going to cuss me out and be like, oh, you'd buy the PlayStation 4S. I think I should, trademark that, but whatever. So if you're thinking about trading in your PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, you do have an option now. So Xbox One trading offer is now available at Gamestop, so you can bring in your old consoles now. I know it scares a lot of people that actually want to come over to the new generation. Come on with us. But it does look like GameStop is actually doing an offer for the next 28 days where they're allowing people to get a $100 credit towards the purchase of an Xbox One system when you sell them your PlayStation 3, 120 gigabytes or greater, or Xbox 360, 250 gigabytes or greater. And you just go into a GameStop and this offer is actually valid for the next 28 days. So it is close to the whole entire Thanksgiving, Black Friday territory. So it gives you a little bit of time if you actually want to go ahead and trade that in. So yeah, I think this is a really great idea because a lot of people are stuck with these old consoles. They can't get rid of them. And so it's a perfect time for them to actually be able to get an Xbox One. If you were actually thinking about getting one in the first place, this is your option. It's only going to be like $250. $250. That's not that bad. And then when you include how many games you trade in. So if you trade in 50 games, you might actually be able to get $10. So it'll be like $240. I'm sorry, I could not resist. I'm sorry. GameStop will... No, actually, GameStop will probably give you $10 for 50 games. That's probably what they would do. But anyway, that's all news I got for you guys right now. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook to know as soon as my news becomes available. Thank you guys for watching, and I will holler at y'all later. Thank you guys for watching my whole entire episode. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like and subscribe button, and after that, go to my StonefoxMedia store. Get cool things like shirts, iPhone cases, you name it. Even got mugs. There's nothing in the mug.